Hey, so I'm real excited today. I'm going out to Pack It Out Taxidermy out in Scappoose to pick up my elk skull, which I had it done in a Euro mount. She uses a pretty cool method called the maceration method, which is basically like a bucket of water and sometimes an aquarium heater where they stick the skull into it and it sloughs off all the meat over, a series of many months. I dropped off this skull back in November during elk season, first season. This elk was shot on an over-the-counter tag in Western Oregon, and I was pretty happy to harvest it. It's a nice little 4x4 raghorn. It's my first elk bull, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I took it to her to get taken care of, and I'm excited to see the final product. But yeah, this maceration method's pretty cool. I tried it myself earlier this year on a skull. My wife shot an elk and a cow, and I tried it on that, and I don't think I left it for quite long enough. So I'm really curious to see what the product looks like after so many months. And it's supposed to be really good at degreasing, getting all the little fine details and keeping those intact over boiling and pressure washing. So stay tuned and we'll see, and hopefully we can chat a little bit about that with her and just kind of see the process. And yeah, excited to get up on the wall, so stay tuned, take a look. If you like this stuff, subscribe. I got more to come. Okay, so it looks super awesome. Yeah, it's like I tried to do a cow that my wife shot.
Yeah.
And it has like staining here.
Yeah.
So I don't think I did it long enough.
Here's the guy that's gonna go back in.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. So just a little longer degreasing.
Yeah.
You take them out, they look like that, put them in again.
So do you use anything but just cold water, or do you use
warm water, ammonia, and a little bit of Dawn dish soap.
Okay.
So, and then not boiling.
Not boiling.
Water.
Okay.
Then it slowly releases it. Doesn't bake the grease into the ammonia.
Yeah, no, this looks awesome. And all the nose. So like, why did you decide to do maceration over like boiling and just cranking them out?
Because I wanted a good quality bone.
Okay. It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
We did a buck a few years ago before we started, and we boiled it. It was nice for a little while, and then after a while it just turned yellow and started to have the grease come out, which will happen after a couple of years if you don't get all that stuff out. So yeah, and then we just started doing research and found out there's a different way to do it, and we tried it out, and we really liked the end.
Yeah, it looks great.
Product, yeah.
I mean, this looks awesome. It holds all the little details and everything.
Yeah.
How many can you do in a year? Like for next year, like how many euros would you be able to do?
I'm still kind of figuring that out.
Okay.
I want to say we had around 30 heads.
Okay.
And it was almost too much for us, but we're still building back here.
Okay. So maybe more this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then how many do you take for shoulder mounts?
That's a little less because I'm still learning on that too. So
Okay.
Probably took like 15 this year.
Okay. Good to know.
I have about 6 left.
Right on.
And then I can do some personals.
Like a year? What do you think for shoulders? Like a year?
Mm-hmm.
Year and a half maybe? Year and a half. Okay, well that's pretty normal. Well, this is awesome. I appreciate it. Right on. So these guys are all done, like about ready to go, or you just got to finish up a few things?
Some antlers because they do lose color sometimes down on the base.
So you just got to paint them a little bit?
Mm-hmm. And this guy was shot in the face.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Puzzled them back together a little bit. And then we do, when you're drying them, you want to fold them or secure them sometimes when they're drying because they spread apart.
Nice. Oh, I see you got touch up right here. Mm-hmm. Just use acrylic?
Acrylic, yeah.
Nice. Well, awesome. Like I said, I appreciate it. This is great. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Need to do this. Okay, I guess just keep a hand on it. All right, well, man, Mr. Bull going to get cozy on the ride home. All right, so like I said, this elk looks awesome. I'm super happy with it, and I would highly recommend use Aubrey out here at Pack It Out Taxidermy if you need anything. It looks sweet. It is super bright, super clean, and you know, she kind of explained why they don't do boiling and why it takes a while, but I think it's great. If you're not in a hurry to get your stuff and have a really good quality, well, here it is. I mean, the proof is in the pudding right here. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this next year we get a bunch, and you know, maybe we'll do some ourselves and maybe we'll bring them back. But she was recommended by another gal that does really good, that was recommended from a friend. So like I said, I'm definitely recommend Pack It Out Taxidermy. They did great, and you know, it's hopefully you can get out there and get some animals and get them in. But if you like this stuff, we'll stay tuned until we get home, and I'll get this thing mounted up on the wall and show some footage of that. Pretty excited to get this thing on the wall. I'm super happy to get this elk. I was super grateful. You know, I've never gotten an elk before, and this was an awesome experience last year to go out and harvest one on public land, you know, with an over-the-counter tag. I got a little lucky, and I got, you know, put in a lot of scouting and a lot of time, but it's very rewarding. It was a lot of fun. I've not taken hunting as seriously over the years. Took fishing a lot more seriously, but definitely in the years to come, we're going to be taking hunting a lot more seriously and getting back into it like when I was a kid, doing mule deer hunting in Southern Oregon, and you know. So this year will be real fun. We've got a handful of tags. We're going to have 5 deer tags in the family and 3 elk tags, 1 cow, 2 bulls, and 2 doe tags. So we're really grateful we drew all those, and hoping for an awesome year. Plan to get lots of footage, so stay tuned and just see what happens, see what comes of that. If you like this stuff, subscribe, and please stay tuned. Okay, so I have this Skull Max mount that I got at the Sportsman show this year, and it extends this thing out a little bit from the wall. So I'm gonna install this on the elk and then mount it up on the wall. It's got this ball bearing, you can kind of swivel it, and then some hardware, a mounting plate. All right, so what I read is you got to stick the skinny side inside of the skull. So I'm gonna do that. Loosen that. Stick it all the way in there.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
What?
There was two seats, two bunches and rattle.
I'll turn this way. Hey, so I just wanted to show something I did to the skull. I took 5-minute epoxy and I epoxied all these joints. I do not want to risk this thing breaking and falling. So I'm using this clamp I got at the Sportsman show. You know, 5-minute epoxy. But, you know, they say you should let this sit overnight. So I let it cure overnight. It's probably pretty strong now. I'm going to put it up. Let's see what it looks like. All right, it's all done. Mounts it up in the entryway. I wanted to put it over by the couch, but it was sticking out too far for the kids, so nice 4x4 I got last season. It's pretty nice, pretty happy with it. Like I said, I epoxied that top part, top of that skull, but That looks good. I'm happy with it. As you enter the house, you'll be able to see it, and then that little whitetail I got years ago. Hopefully we can have a few of them hanging up here. Love it.